Hi, this is Ilma Art Studios photograph for today. That is at Mono Cliffs Provincial Park. One of my favorites. It's a place where my husband and I first dated, so we usually go there maybe 2 or 3 times a year. Hi, how are you today? I missed you for 2 days. I wasn't able to post some devotionals because I had to have my granddaughter sleep over because my son had a gig and nobody was supposed to take care of her, so it was fun to spend time with my granddaughter, Beatrice. Today I'd like to share with you my poem devotional, which is extracted from Proverbs 12 verses 14 to 15. It says, "Wise words bring many benefits and hard work brings rewards. Fools think their own way is right, but the wise listen to others." That's Proverbs 12, 14 to 15, and here's my poem, Ways of the Wise. Fools focus on their own thoughts and think they are always right. The wise listen to others and not rely on their own sight. Fools always talk their way into getting attention. They always have to get their way to avoid rejection. The wise works hard to improve regularly. They are always involved in others happily. The wise listens to advice and others' perspective. They reap a bountiful harvest and is always progressive. And here is my essay. Do you know someone who is wise? What kind of life do they live? Wisdom is the ability to think and act using knowledge, experience, understanding, common sense, and insight. Wisdom has been regarded as one of 4 cardinal virtues, and as a virtue, it is a habit or disposition to perform the action with the highest degree of adequacy under any given circumstance. A knowledgeable person is not necessarily wise. Knowing is only one aspect of wisdom. The application a knowledgeable person is not necessarily wise. Knowing is only one aspect of wisdom. The application of knowledge on a certain situation is what constitutes wisdom. The Bible tells us that wisdom brings many benefits to us. Involvement in others usually guards us from acting like fools. Self-centeredness inhibits wisdom. And here's my prayer. Lord, help me to focus on others. Reflection, why is it wise to shift the focus from ourselves to others? And here are some insights regarding the proverb. There's so many people I know that are knowledgeable but not necessarily wise. I think a lot of people they think that knowledge and wisdom are the same, but actually knowledge is just a part of wisdom. Now, knowing is one thing, but doing what you know is another thing, and that is what exemplifies somebody to be wise. Like, even a young boy could be knowledgeable, but it doesn't mean that he is wise. Sometimes experience teaches us more wisdom rather than just knowledge. That's why people who have been going through a lot of pain in their life are usually, if they have been able to learn from their experience, then they become wise. But if they have been repeating the same mistake over and over, then that doesn't qualify them as wise, but fools. So, in our hectic world today, where there is so much information that is being fed to us on a constant basis, on television, on the internet, on the mail and everything, how do we keep ourselves from being a fool, or from how do we develop ourselves to become wise people? I think the answer to that would be to go to the words of God, because that is the only truth that will set you free. And once you know the truth, then you will be able to discern or find out which ones are lies and which ones are truth. So what the enemy does is, a lot of times he lies to our mind. We keep on thinking, something pops up in our mind and we believe it, or something that we have been so comfortable using or been in our tradition for so long, keeps us from really learning and finding out what the truth is. And usually, as the Bible says, it sets you free. The truth sets you free. So I invite you to work hard on not just accumulation of knowledge, but trying to apply what you know. Because even as a teacher, we were taught 3 different target skills to teach our students. One is cognitive, how it gets into your mind. Another one is affective, how it is affecting your senses. And then psychomotor is actually how you're going to apply these things in your life. So you know that a person is learned if you know that a person has learned something if they are able to apply what they know. And so when they constantly apply what they know, that constitutes for wisdom. Thanks for watching, and I hope that you will check my website at ilmaarts.com. That's ILMAARTS.com. Have a blessed night.